In just a span of a week, the Montreal Canadiens have proven they can beat the best and stumble against the worst.
Gianta has a look around, through it in front, they score!
The growing issue in the locker room is the Habs' lack of offense. They are 27th in the league in shots taken per game. The team's leading scorer, Max Pacioretty, there's been some good fortune in the goals they have gotten.
I think there's a concern of the lack of offense. I think we've been relatively lucky with the amount of goals we've had per shots, I think, but at the same time, we're a pretty opportunistic bunch. I think we got to find a way to get 3 goals in a game, and it hasn't happened for a little bit. And I think you've heard the coach say before that gives you the best chance to win the game is 3 goals.
Oh, we'd like to generate more shots. There's going to be games where you're going to outshoot your opponent. There's going to be games where you're not. So, I don't think we can look at that. We just have to focus on our system and making sure we're playing the system the right way. And usually when we do that, we create scoring opportunities. So, but having the mentality of putting pucks to the net, maybe there's a little bit more of an emphasis on that right now.
With the lack of offense, the burden of winning now falls largely to Carey Price. Critics are shortlisting him as a Hart Trophy nominee, and this week he tied Patrick Roy for franchise shutouts.
Guys are all doing their part. I'm relying on the guys around me, and they're relying on me. And right now we got a perfect harmony going. I've played with a lot of good teams, and I've been fortunate enough to do what I do, and I'm honored to be a part of that.
Price certainly feels at home at the Bell Center, where he holds a 16-7 record. 4 of the next 5 games are in Montreal, and only 1 is against a true playoff contender. With 14 games in 28 days, this is a critical time for the team to position themselves well and continue that home ice advantage in the postseason.
Later and later, I think points just feel like they're so much more important, and you can't let any slip away, especially on home ice. You got to take advantage of every game you have here. And like you said, you can't afford to not show up and let points slip away, because later on in the year it's probably going to come back and bite you.
Anybody can beat anyone on any night in this league, so can't make excuses in this league. Everybody has to deal with the scheduling, different times of the year, so for us, there's no excuses here.
Despite this week's losses, don't worry, the Habs are still second in the Eastern Conference.